Have you been silenced one too many times, and now you find yourself in a pattern of self-shaming that keeps you silenced even when you know your voice is needed? I am here to take a stand for you, bringing your voice into the world so that you can serve your true purpose. Yeah, Erica. You are not alone. So many of us have gone through life being told we're not good enough until we believe it. Hello, beautiful Kelly. Thank you for tuning in live or watching the replay. Let me know you're here. Share your story because your story is needed. So whether you're here on Facebook, on YouTube, on the replay, I want to hear from you. I want to hear your voice. And I don't know if you've been told that enough in your life. So I'm going to say it again. I want to hear your voice, your truth, what is on your heart. Thank you, beautiful Erica, for that expression of love, shining it right back to you from my heart to yours. So my clients come to me for help bringing forth their gifts. And one of the first things that we often encounter is that in our DNA, in our cellular structure, we are carrying deep shame, guilt, and it is so frustrating sometimes to try to break through this shame, to stand in our power. And right now, there are so many women and people of color around the world who have been silenced one too many times and have given up. And so I am a voice for you until you can bring your voice through, because your voice is so needed in this world. You're welcome, Erica. Hello, Carla. Yes, Erica, not being heard your entire life. Sometimes we try to speak and we're not being heard. When I was a young child, I said to my mother, I don't want to say anything unless I know that I will be understood. And now I know, of course, that's not really possible, that everyone will understand every word I say. And I have learned through much deep internal work how important it is for me to bring my voice forth, to give you the courage to bring your voice forth. Because when we heal within, then we offer healing to others. Beautiful Kelly, my heart is aching for you. And sometimes, yes, a one more traumatic experience piled on top of so many more will bring it all to a head. And when it is time to speak, it is time to let it out and to let your authentic self speak. I know myself, I was often shamed even for the things that I thought I could be proud of. When I was in school, if I did well, then somebody was going to shame me for being too smart. And I felt like I wasn't pretty enough. I wasn't good enough. I even thought I was ugly. And when I look at that beautiful little girl and I see her and I remember her pain, I want to take a stand for each and every little girl who may be feeling ugly or unworthy, because there is a massive force that wants us to feel not good enough so that we will go and buy something to make us feel better. The corporate culture has created a consumer culture, and no matter how much we buy, it never makes us feel good enough. Erica, I feel you. Told I was a disappointment my entire life. Yes. And that fear of disappointment will silence us. No, Erica, you are not a disappointment. You are a beautiful, bright, shining being of light who is here for a purpose on this planet at this time. And what you have to share is of value. And so let yourself share your pain. Let yourself share your pride. We've been told that it is wrong to be prideful. And I'm here to tell you that it is important to honor your gifts. It is important to honor yourself. It is important to stand in your truth. And if this is resonating with you, I invite you to share this out. Invite your friends, like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. And let's gather our forces, because it is no longer the time for silence. It is now the time to shine. Hi, Patricia. And let's just crush those eggshells that we've all been walking on. I love that image of crushing the eggshells. Let's just grind them into powder. And yay, Erica, I'm so glad that you are ready. Yeah, Kelly, I've been there. Want to hit the road. Let's just blow this joint, right? Let's just get on with our lives without all this BS. I'm going to watch my mouth here on Facebook and YouTube because I want this message to get out. And thank you for your Me Too, Erica. Thank you so much for being here. Everyone who's watching this live or on the replay, I am so grateful that you are here and ready to speak your truth. And yes, eggshell powder is good for us too. So after you crush those eggshells, drink them down because they'll make your cartilage strong and your bones strong. Yes, yes, so beautiful. Hello, Gethin. I hope I'm saying your name right. Thank you for tuning in from Wales. And I'm so glad that you are coming here with your big ideas and your vision to make something big for yourself. I'm so glad that you have parents who've always been proud of you. And yeah, I'm sorry to hear that the people in your community have said you are a fool. Are they being jealous? Perhaps they are. That is a very good assessment. And yes, Erica, I agree. You are here for a bigger purpose. And so it is time for us to rise together. And this is why I have spent my life diving deep into my shadow so that I can find that light and bring it to you, so that I can be your guide into your shadow. And Erica is with you, Gethin. She also has that experience. I'm glad I'm saying your name right. So I thought today we could do a little bit of somatic healing around the shame that we've been carrying throughout this lifetime and many lives. Patricia is saying yes. Erica says that she needed to see me today. I'm so glad you tuned in, and I'm here for you if you need more personal support, Erica. Not being heard and made fun of has been hard, and I guess I've just started talking about childhood. My daughter told me she never knew. Here I thought I was being bad due to it, and I never did hurt my daughter. Yeah, so yes, it's important to share our experiences because we can be a light for someone else when we allow ourselves to share the depths of our pain. Yeah, not pretty enough. And so good. So I thought we'd do a little bit of somatic healing today and take off one of these layers of shame. It's like you can take it off like a jacket. You can take it off like a backpack full of rocks that you've been carrying around for your whole life. And I like this backpack full of rocks because it goes right over the shoulders. And this is the area where we connect to our shame and our guilt energetically, right through the chest region. And so we're going to start with a little bit of tapping right here. So make your fingers like little bird beaks and start tapping right at the intersection of your shoulders and your chest. And it's not a specific tiny little point. Yes, Kelly, I love that. Take off your backpack of rocks and then we can make a rock garden. I love this. I love how you're taking these metaphors to the next level. We're going to crush those eggshells, drink them down, and we're going to make a rock garden with all these burdens we've been carrying around for our whole life. So loosen that burden with some tapping right in the fronts of the shoulders, and you can go across the chest. Right here at the intersection of the shoulders and the chest is the lung meridian. And we're going to start with the beginning of the lung meridian. Tap, tap, tap. And as you tap here, breathe. Breathe deep, full breaths. And exhale with a shh, as if you're soothing your inner child. Shh. 3 more breaths. This is also where we carry grief, guilt, shame, sadness. So if you have any of these things that you've been carrying around, now is a great time to let them go. Good. Now gently massage, make nice, soothing. Now we're going to come to the other end of the meridian at the tip of the thumb. Grasp the tip of your thumb and gently pull as you resist back with the other arm, and shake it gently. And as you shake, the same thing with the breath. Deep, full breaths, filling up your lungs. And with the exhale, shh. And visualize all of that grief, shame, guilt, frustration at being silenced, just flowing out your fingertips and dissipating like a mist into the air. And if this brings up any emotions for you, just keep breathing right through them. Now the other side. Now we're going to do a movement. We're going to keep this same breath going. Thumb and first finger together, connecting the lung and large intestine meridians, connecting the metal element that gathers the water of our emotions. Inhale, open. Breathing in the white light of self-honor, self-respect, releasing the shame, the guilt, the sadness, the frustration at not being heard, not being seen, not being understood. One more. And then let it out fast, giving it back to the earth. And rest your hands on your thighs and just breathe softly, touching in to your heart space, to that light inside of you that just wants to be seen. Connect, close your eyes if you need to, or soften your gaze, and connect deep inside to that inner child, to who you came into this world to be, to the one who has always been with you by your side, going through all of the traumas of life. And when you find that inner child, offer her a loving hug. You can do this physically with your arms or just energetically imagining enfolding that inner child in a loving embrace. And say to yourself, you are enough. You are so much more than enough. And what you have to say is needed in this world. Thank you for being by my side for all these years. Thank you for the special gift that you bring. Thank you for showing up for your healing so that you can bring healing to others. And if you're feeling a little emotional like I am right now, allow that emotion to bubble up through you, to cleanse you and purify you. And make any sounds that your body needs to make. To release this block that you have latched onto. Place one hand on your heart and let's chant the sound ha, ha, ha. Like the warrior that you are, here to make a difference, to change the world so that no child has to feel shamed or silenced. Ha! Ha! And then quieter. Ha! Soothing that inner child. Letting the child within you feel loved and appreciated. Ah. Feeling that vibration moving out from your heart to fill your entire body with love. Thank you so much. Take 3 more deep breaths in silence, just integrating this healing. Remember who you truly are. Remember you chose to come into this body for a reason. And it is time for you to clear out the shame and the guilt, to clear out the anger and frustration, to clear out whatever is stopping you from speaking your truth. We can be silenced no longer. Gethin says that was very powerful. And yes, when we do these types of healings, the effects will continue for a few days. So allow yourself to continue to integrate, to breathe through whatever comes up for you. I really encourage journaling. Kali had a lot of emotion. Holding you, dear sister, was also powerful for Erica. Yes, your inner child, him or her. I've learned that we all have a little boy and a little girl, regardless of your gender expression. Ethan says, most of the things I've done, I believe, have been great for the community. Starting a voluntary ambulance service sounds incredible. Saved over 20 lives. The amount of people that have given me grief has been too much that I had to leave. Am I taking things too personally, maybe? I really appreciate that you are questioning that, because Gethin, it is important for us to not take things personally, and it is important for us to speak our truth, and it is important for us to stand what we believe in. And I want you to know that it is okay to recognize when something is personal. And it is okay to withdraw your energy when it is not being appreciated. It is time for you to show up with that incredible dedication to a community who sees you for what you have to offer. So while I say to you, never give up, sometimes it's not giving up, but conserving your energy to reserve it for those who will truly appreciate you. I'm so glad you were here today to receive this healing, Erica. You are so very welcome. So if this healing spoke to you, and if you would like to dive deeper into your healing so that you can bring your light to the world with no restrictions, no restraints, then I have created the Healer's Journey to Mastery just for you. We will dive deep into personal healing practices that will support you on continuing to release your blocks, to stand in your power, and to speak your truth. And then we will use that to bring healing to others. Because I am here to change the world one healer at a time. And I would love to have a few more powerful healers join me on this journey. So if this speaks to you, if you are ready to dive deep into your shadow and emerge with your gifts, if you are ready to create a sustainable healing practice for yourself that will ripple out to serve the world while conserving your energy for you, then I invite you to book an Inner Healer Breakthrough session. In this free 30-minute session, we will dive deep into your goals and challenges. I will give you personalized tools to help you on your healer's journey. And if it feels like a fit, we can talk about how we can work more deeply together. Would love to see you on an Inner Healer Breakthrough session soon. So if you're ready, then please follow the link that I'm dropping here in the comments for you. And I believe it's also in the description of the video. And let's get you started on your healer's journey to mastery. Let's get you the next steps. I'm so glad, Carla, that you dropped in just in time today. You are so very welcome. It was so lovely to have you here, Gethin. I'm so glad that it made sense to you. You are so very welcome. And this is an important recognition, my dear. 99% of the community appreciated what you did, and that 1% upset you so much that you gave up. Sometimes we have to let go of 100% approval. In fact, always we have to let go of 100% approval, because that is not going to happen. So focus on the ones who do appreciate you and just let the others have their opinions. So I'm looking forward to seeing more of all of you. And if you feel called to join me on the healer's journey to mastery, it would be an honor to have you. So, Gethin, great question. So, when you go to my scheduler, it will allow you to put the time into your time zone. So I'm in Pacific time on the West Coast of the US. So, but the scheduler, that's why I love using the scheduler, because it actually translates the time zones for us. So just make sure that it's showing your time zone when you schedule the appointment, and then it will translate for me into my time zone, and we'll both be ready at the same time. And then you'll get a link to join me on a Zoom call, and we will dive deep and really bring you some valuable tools to sustain you through your healer's journey. Thank you so much for joining me today. Whether you were here with me live or watching the replay, you are so valued. You are so loved. You are so needed in this world. It is such an honor to be here in service to the unfolding of the healers on their journey. Thank you so much for your presence. Namaste.